Good morning. Welcome. I am coming to you this morning from my kitchen, and it's early. It's early. It's still dark outside. But I wanted to come to you this morning from my kitchen in the raw. I have no makeup. I have not had my hair done. I'm in my workout clothes. Going to head to the gym here in just a few minutes. But I figured I would record this video for you like this, like just the real transparent me because of the topic that I want to talk to you about this morning. This morning, I want to talk to you about change. My name is Elizabeth Rose, and I'm the founder of Money Mindset Life, and I'm really excited to connect with you here. You know, everything that happens in our life starts in our head, in our mind, and we all tend to dread change. It's like a four-letter word, and we run as fast as we can away from that word and the thought of change because why? It just seems really hard. And why is it hard? Well, I have a few thoughts on that, and that's what I want to share with you today. I think for many of us, we are very clear on what we don't want. You know, we don't want to be broke. We don't want our job. We don't want to go to work. We don't want to be stressed. We don't want to be taken advantage of. We don't want to be manipulated. We don't want to feel unappreciated. You know, the list could go on and on and on. We know what we don't want. We know we don't want this life as it is right now today. We want it different. We want it better. Well, do we ever define what it is we want? And here's where I think we mess ourselves up. We think we define it. We think we've defined it because we know I want a better job. I want to make more money. I want to be appreciated. I want that second home or maybe that first home. We want to go on family vacations every year. We want to go travel the world. We want the new car. You know, we can go on and on and on with our wants, but even still, are we specific? Instead of saying, I want a new car, do we know I want the 2018, I don't know, Range Rover? Can't even get the name right. Do we know we want it to be black, or is it going to be white or gray or red, or what does the interior look like? Have we really clearly identified exactly what we want? Same way with money. I want to make more money. Okay, how much more? Enough to pay my bills. Well, how much is that? Enough to be able to put into savings and build a retirement account. How much is that? Do we know? That's the problem. We don't know. We have the pie in the sky dream. We've just got to get really, really specific on it. And then, in order to create change, not only do we have to be specific, but we have to have a reason that's bigger than just, I don't like where I'm at. I don't like what's going on in my life. I'm not satisfied. I want more. We've got to have something that pulls us, not pushes us. Think about this. If you have kids, and if you don't have kids, well, you were once a kid. So just remember it. You're sitting on the couch, you're watching your favorite show, mom and dad come in and say, clean your room. What do? You probably sit there for a little while. Mom probably has to come in a couple more times and say, clean your room, or else. And it's this push, push, push. You're not motivated to go clean your room. You could care less. You don't care if your room gets clean for the next 3 years. You don't care if there's food on the floor and the bed's not made and the sheets haven't been washed in ages. You don't care. You're a teenager. You're a kid. There's no reason for you to clean your room other than to get mom to stop nagging at you. The same is true with change and setting goals and having dreams and desires, you need something to pull you. It needs to be so enticing, so motivated that it wakes you up in the morning. You don't have to try to get out of bed. You're bouncing out of bed and you're hitting the floor and you're ready to go tackle it because you've got this big, audacious desire to go do it. So figure out your why. Figure out what motivates you. Is it because you want to instill something in your children so that they have a life that is different than maybe the way you started out? Or is it because you want to take care of your mother who sacrificed for you all these years and now she's older and you want to do something for her that's meaningful? Or maybe you had a really, really rotten childhood and you want to make sure that your children, whether you've had them yet or not, have something totally different. You need something that's emotional. It needs to be emotional. It needs to drive you, pull you, needs to entice you, make you excited, get that fire in your belly. So figure out what that is. Start identifying not just what you don't want, but very specifically what you do want. And then get specific on it, really, really deep, and then find your why. Find your why. What is the reason behind it? What is the purpose? What's going to motivate you in such an internal way that you don't have to try to motivate yourself? Because that's a willpower thing, which we all have about this much willpower. And we can use it up really fast. And then we got to go find it again. So you want something that really energizes you. Think about that. Think about that. Sit down in the quiet if you need to. Go for a drive. Go for a run. Do whatever it is that you do that helps you clear your mind and start thinking about those things. And I hope you'll join us in the community on Facebook, on Twitter. Would love to have your input there and share your thoughts, ask questions, connect with other members. Love to see you there. Hope you have a great day and can't wait to hear what your why is so you can start making the changes that need to happen to get you where you want to go.